Hey guys, so I'm back and it feels really good to be home and back in this studio. Now I have some really good stuff for you guys here. I know I haven't been pushing out enough videos while I was on my trip, but I did get a lot of content throughout my trip. So if you guys want to follow me on my secondary channel, I'll drop a link in the description below. That's where you'll be seeing most of my trip oriented stuff. But for this channel, you guys are here for a reason, so let's talk about Project Highland. There was so much to talk about, but just in the days leading up to my arrival back at home, a lot of new interesting stuff has arrived regarding Project Highland. One of them is that we are just 1 week away from knowing the complete redesign and what the entire vehicle is going to look like. Tesla Scope has just recently tweeted out that he's been given the okay that he can share the information regarding Project Highland and all the good stuff that we want to know. This includes the exterior, the interior, and all the changes, including the latest one being the new diffuser in the rear bumper. If you guys haven't already checked that video out, make sure you guys check that out. I'll drop a link somewhere up top there and in the description below, because that was the latest design change to the Model 3. Now, this new information isn't just a typical leak. This is exclusive information on the new Project Highland Model 3, and without a doubt, Tesla is planning to release this weeks or just about a month away from the embargo of the Model 3. Now, I shouldn't say this is an embargo because it really isn't. It isn't the way how Apple does it, but this is essentially an okay for the design to sort of get leaked. If you guys can recall back to the recent sightings of the hardware for Model Ys, the same situation occurred. Tesla Scope got insider information about a week in advance, but somebody has leaked it prior to that. So that means that within that time frame, it allows people to be able to see the vehicles in real life. But if that doesn't happen, that is an okay time for the information to be sent out. Now, you guys might be wondering, how credible is this source and how is it happening? Well, typically how it happens is that there is an insider working in the factory lines and they have exclusive information on what's going on. Now, even myself, I have a connection that has a connection at Giga Shanghai working in the factory lines. Now, the only thing is if they're willing to share the information in advance or not, that's completely up to them. But most of the time, they do try to hide the information just because of the NDA and they don't really want to lose their job. But then there are those that are just Tesla enthusiasts working on the factory line, just like yourself and myself. Those are the real MVPs that are willing to risk their job because they're so excited about sharing the new information. Now, they don't want to be the one risking their job and also being sued, so they pass this information on to a third party, which could be another person like myself, or in this case, Tesla Scope. They will share the information and it doesn't void any of the NDAs or anything like that. So this is exactly how it works. Now, what this all means is that you are going to be seeing more prototype vehicles coming out of the Fremont factory, and there is a possibility you're going to be seeing a lot of these Project Highland vehicles come out of Giga Shanghai as well. Speaking of production ready designs and prototypes, I do want to thank JShocks for sending over a product that is near production ready. This item isn't for sale just yet. It will be starting next month. It simply attaches to the side of the display and has a swivel arm where you can attach your phone, and it has a very strong pull. So all your devices that range from the iPhone 12 and above should simply just snap on. And for those of you guys that have an Android or any other devices, they will come included inside a magnetic piece that would attach to the back of your device. So if you guys are in the market for a phone holder that has a magnet, make sure you guys check out JShocks. I'll drop a link in the description below. You guys can scroll through their website here and see all their various products on the website as well. Alright, so let's get back to the content here. So Project Highland, if you guys haven't watched all my Highland vehicles, go check those videos out because it has a lot of information from the interior to the exterior to all the changes so far. Honestly, if you just really piece it together in your head, you can kind of get a fair idea of what the overall vehicle would look like. At this point, it should look something fairly like this. It's going to be a lot more aggressive and a lot more functional, and it's going to look completely different than the Model Y finally. There's been a period of time now for 5 to 6 years where the Model 3 and Model Y is indistinguishable, other than the fact that the Model Y is just a tad bit taller. So that is something that Highland is going to completely change, and get excited about it because there is going to be a lot happening in the next couple of days where I will be providing you guys as much information as possible. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that bell notification and drop me a comment below. Let me know what kind of things you expect to see and what kind of things you guys don't expect to see in this new Project Highland that is going to be leaked by next week. Now, if you guys are just curious and interested and somehow you guys live near Giga Fremont or Giga Austin, make sure you guys look out for these covered up Model 3s. Very easy to spot. Obviously, they're gonna have it completely covered up front and rear, but if you want to make sure what kind of details you're looking for, make sure you guys look for hardware 4 related items like the 2 cameras instead of 3 in the front windshield. Look for that red tint, look for the rear diffuser. That's what you're gonna find. And if you guys notice anything else that's different with the Model 3 exterior or somehow get to see the interior, let me know in the comments below and tweet me on Twitter, DM me, whatever it is. But yeah, let's get excited guys, but let's be patient and go in it together. Let's find out what Model 3 Project Highland is all about and stay tuned for the upcoming videos. This is John once again. Peace out.